Poor Things is a 2023 sci-fi dark comedy movie loosely based on a 1992 novel by Alistair Gray. The critically acclaimed movie bagged several accolades, including 4 Oscars at the 96th Academy Awards. The movie follows one Bella Baxter on her odyssey of self-discovery after a major anatomical surgery that seems to have left her in a childlike blank slate. The Good. The genre-defying production is a provocative movie set in a difficult-to-distinguish period that has futuristic and fantastical elements against a Victorian-era backdrop with steampunk cityscapes and characters dressed in elaborate costumes that makes one appreciate how it scooped an Oscar for Best Costumes as announced by naked-looking John Cena, who was promoting his character in Mickey Staniki. If you watch the movie without knowing what to expect, it's a carnival of oddness, a Frankensteinian tale that is hard to describe but stays with you in thought-provoking ways. Emma Stone bodied her performance as Bella Baxter. Emma Stone bodied her performance as Bella Baxter in an alternate version of Frankenstein's monster meets My Fair Lady, who starts off as an inarticulate, uncoordinated tangle of limbs and evolves into a self-made, articulate, expressive, and independent lady about town award-winning performance. The stunning visual aesthetics of the cinematography are reflective of Bella Baxter's character arc, starting off in a black and white color palette with fisheye usage, and as Bella's knowledge expands, so does the color get more vivid and have sweeping landscape shots. Even the movie's soundtrack grows in sophistication along with the plot, starting from its initial chaotic composition. One can't help be drawn into Bella Baxter's wide-eyed curiosity, learning, relearning the world, and questioning the confines and the whys and wherefores of, well, life. William Dafoe is unforgettable as Godwin Baxter, a skilled physician who looks more like Frankenstein, or rather Frankenstein's monster, in a clever juxtaposition of the monster being the monster's creator and the story ultimately one of the humanization of a monster. The Bad. Poor Things is not family-friendly viewing. Its middle act might as well as be a Victorian-era erotica with a montage of sex, nudity, and debauchery. Furious jumping, as Bella calls it. While the sexual liberalization could have been a vehicle for Bella's character development, the movie dragged out that aspect more than necessary, perhaps for the shock factor. For a movie with a runtime of 2 hours 30 minutes, a lot of its parts could have been whittled down for a tighter, more impactful plot. The Ugly. Poor Things raises provocative questions about feminism, sexuality, and the oppression of women that has been the hallmark of patriarchy, with women treated as perpetual minors and objects not capable of looking after themselves or make sound decisions. While oddly, the menfolk are unable to handle barely a slight measure of what they dish out, were roles reversed. A disturbing aspect of the movie arises from Bella Baxter's character if you consider it from the perspective of a childlike consciousness in a mature woman's body. That raises disturbing questions on consent and her sexual liberation, which might not be as liberating as it's portrayed, but rather grooming with the rapey undertones of a misogynist's wet dream. Final thoughts. Poor Things is an interesting twist on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, with a touch of My Fair Lady, some Barbie, and Alice in Wonderland, in a peculiarly haunting film whose exact metaphor you might forget, but all you know is that it's provocative. It's like watching something you shouldn't be, but can't look away. It's not for everyone. If you watched Poor Things,